Next topic, number 3, is what to bring. And this is probably like the most important topic, so take it away. Hey friends! Welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I have my beautiful mom here. Hi guys! And we're going to be talking about AMDA in a parent's point of view. So today we have 5 topics, so let's get started. Okay, topic number 1 is going to be safety.
So as a parent, I know I was very nervous to send my daughter into New York City. As you can hear the fire or whatever, sirens going on outside. And I was very concerned about the safety, and the whole AMDA process really relieved me when we got here to the city to drop her off. So from the very first day of taking her to the dorms and getting her set up, there's a security guard at the front desk. They explain to you that only immediate family that has to be pre-approved by faculty is allowed up into the dorms. So if you don't physically live in the dorms, you can't just have random friends come by.
Yeah.
So for Emma's first semester, she had a roommate, and we knew nothing about that roommate. I didn't know if she'd bring crazy guys back to the room or be a huge partier, and that made me nervous. So it really relieved me when we got here to know that their security is on point. And then also when we went through the orientation side of it, they pulled the parents separate, and they had the head of security of AMDA come in, who is a retired police officer that was on the streets of the area where AMDA is at. And he explained to us how over the next couple of days through orientation, they'll teach the kids like the safest way to walk to school, how to handle things. And I was just very relieved. Like when we left, like I had no concerns at all. Like I felt like AMDA did a really nice job of making sure that the kids were always safe and their priority, and you could tell that they invested in the safety of the kids.
Like she said, like safety is really important to AMDA, so I think that's pretty much it.
And the nice thing, I just want to add one more comment. The nice thing about living in the dorms, I mean, I know no kid wants to live in a dorm and you're literally living in like a closet.
Right.
But the nice thing about living in the dorms is you really didn't have to take the subway. So the only time you were taking the subway is like for personal time. So like Monday through Friday, going to class and getting to the different buildings and getting your groceries and all of that, that was all within walking distance, and also in a very safe, I know that sounds funny, it's New York City, but a very safe area.
Yeah.
And so that was nice too. Like you didn't have to worry about them getting lost in the subway every day, because Emma's come to the city for intensives where you do have to take the subway, and as a young person that's never lived in a city lifestyle, that can be very overwhelming. So just know that things, even though they are kind of far, they are in walking distance for the kids.
Okay, topic number 2 is gonna be finances / money and like my weekly budget.
Because she's not good at budgeting.
Not at all.
Put that out there. So if your child is good at budgeting, just fast forward to topic number 3. So, just finances in general for AMDA, I felt like their staff did a really good job of walking us through the FAFSA and scholarships and grants, and Emma got grants and scholarships in her hometown and how we processed them into the school. They walked us through every step of that. Their financial department was fabulous. I would call them and they would just tell me what needed to be signed when, and like they walked me through step by step how to get the funding for Emma to go to school. So that was great. But then on the flip side, you had how did Emma live? Yeah. And even though she was in a dorm, Emma does not have a food service. They don't have any type of cafeteria program.
Right.
So because of that, they have one central kitchen within the dorms that the kids can cook in. Some kids never cook and they eat out every single meal. That's just something that if you ever come to visit New York is very, very expensive. So what we did with Emma is we gave her a weekly budget, and we said every Friday we'll put X amount of dollars into your account. I believe it was $150. And we told her, make it work. And I had no idea, like, is that gonna be way too much, if it's not gonna be enough? And so like, Emma, was it too much? Was it not enough? How?
I mean, even if it was too much, I was gonna spend it either way.
Right, because she doesn't know how to budget.
I think it was like a good amount. Between like 80 to 150, I think is a good amount. I know some parents who gave even more than what I got, but it's just kind of whatever you think you can budget. But what I got, I think, worked out each week for me.
Yeah, so like, I mean, you have to remember that 150 was if she did need a Subway card, if she needed any like personal items. It wasn't just food. Like if she needed a new piece of clothing, if she needed laundry detergent, like it was everything.
New dance shoes, like everything.
Right. So like some weeks, yeah, 150 was a lot, but like the weeks that she's buying like her cleaning supplies and stuff like that, it might not have been enough.
Yeah.
So you know, that's just how we did it. Some parents may give it in a monthly bucket, or you may work. Emma did work part-time, but you know, sometimes it was family or feast when it came to working, depending on your classes and what semester you're in. So that's how we managed it. I would say 80 to 100 is bare minimum that a child's gonna need.
Yeah.
Especially when you're buying all your food and you're eating. Now some kids, like I said, ate out every single meal, and they're gonna need a lot more money for that. Don't stop at Starbucks every day and spend $10 every time you stop, because that money is not gonna last, and you're gonna go hungry. So.
And I had a job my second semester. My first semester I didn't have a job because I saved up money like throughout the summer. But then my second semester I got a job like at retail, and I was making like minimum wage. And so that kind of helped me out a little bit if I wanted like extra spending money. Other than that, that's it. Okay, next topic, number 3, is what to bring. And this is probably like the most important topic, so take it away.
So it was hard, you know, you're going to a dorm, and with my other children, when I sent them off, if they needed something, we were just a short car ride away, and we could easily bring them more things, or they come home to visit and we bring them more. And for Emma, we knew what we brought her was probably it, unless we needed to buy it in the city. So because she was in a dorm, we didn't need to worry about any furniture per se.
Yeah.
So what did we all bring? We bought some basic dishes, and keep in mind, you are living in a closet. So like, you know, just a few plates, a few bowls, a few cups, very, very basic.
All plastic stuff.
Yeah, like go to Target or Walmart at like graduation season and buy the dollar plates and the dollar bowls, because guess what, when they move away or they decide to not stay or whatever the case may be, I'm not going to be hurt. Even though Emma stayed in the city, when she was throw that stuff away, throw it away. There's no value behind it.
Right.
You probably need one small pan and one small pot.
Yeah.
Emma never did have a microwave.
But my friends did, so I used theirs.
Right. So, I mean, that's a personal choice if you want a microwave. Each room comes with a fridge. We did have a hot pot that you use quite a bit to make your noodles and stuff like that. So then you don't have to go down in the kitchen, really.
Because it gets busy. Like around dinner time, 5:30, everyone's down in the kitchen making dinner. So it was nice to like have my own stuff that I could easily make in my room by myself.
And then we had an illegal electric frying pan. It was just like a little mini one that you could make like one burger or like, you know, just one sandwich in.
You just like plug it in and make your food.
Yeah, you're not supposed to have them, but between that and the hot pot, she could pretty much make a meal. We did end up, once we got to the city, buying this really small, narrow, like metal shelf. And that's how, like, where she stored her food and stuff.
Yeah.
So we didn't bring that with, and I mean, we bought it here. It was easy to go buy. There was a Bed Bath & Beyond really close. So things that we didn't get that we needed. Extension cords.
Yeah.
People don't think of that, but like there's like one, maybe 2 plugins in the whole room. I think there's like 1 plug-in. Yeah. So like extension cords and like power strips are important. And then what other things did we bring? Oh, 3M sticky things to like stick things on the wall, because it's all brick, so you can't like just nail things in the wall. So those 3M sticky things are a big thing. Bring different sizes of that. You're gonna need your bedding, obviously, clothes, all your dance stuff. I did do some things that like make it personal, right? Like, you know, bring family photos, and you had a computer. I don't know if a computer is necessary or not. It's probably helpful. Yeah. But yeah, and then the worst part is the city has 4 seasons. So you're gonna need clothes for every season. And if you're coming into the city, if you're not in this region of the world, you're gonna need to come on first semester with all your stuff. And so that's probably the hardest, is you have such a compact space, but yet you need so many different seasons of clothing.
Right.
Which we filled a car to bring her to the city, and believe me, she had it filled to the brim. A laundry bag.
Yeah.
It's something like easy to carry, because you're gonna go down to the basement to do your laundry, and then quarters was a big thing, right? Because you have to wash your own clothes, and you need quarters to do that. So stock them up on quarters.
Yeah.
So I think that's it, though, right?
Okay, topic number 4 is transportation. So when I first got to AMDA, they provided like what's it called?
Like an orientation day, and they had like a little city tour. So they just like, it's a walking tour, and it's just in your neighborhood, from like the dorm, the main dorm, to the main building, and like what's in between.
Right. And so my mom, we went together on the tour.
And your dad came.
Yeah. So we all went together on the tour, which was nice, and they just showed us like what was in the city block, and basically like where to get your groceries, where to get like where the Bed Bath & Beyond was if you needed like extra furniture and stuff like that, towels, things like that. So which was nice is my dorm was right by a few different grocery stores, and you could just choose which one you wanted to go to, and they were maybe like 3-4 blocks away. So it was nice, like I didn't have to take the subway to actually get my groceries, because that would kind of be a hassle to get all your groceries on the subway and then come back to your dorm. So it's only a few blocks away. So transportation, really you don't need it to go anywhere, but if you want to take the subway to get to like take dance class or something, then I just put money on my Metro card, and I would take the subway to go wherever I needed to go. And that was mainly like on the weekends, like Monday through Friday, I was really just in my block, like where I knew everything was, like it was safe, like I knew where everything was. And then if I wanted to go anywhere else, then I did that on the weekends using the subway, or you can use the train too. But yeah, those are the main ways of transportation: the subway, the bus, or just walking. And I walk everywhere pretty much.
So do not waste your money on cabs and Uber rides. It's
Yeah.
way too expensive. And while in school, if you are in the dorms, I wouldn't suggest buying the unlimited Metro card. Like now that she's in an apartment, she definitely takes the Metro every day, so the unlimited is worth it. But while you're in school, just put money on the card, and then you just pay as you go. So I think it's $2.75 a ride. So if you're gonna go somewhere and sightsee for the afternoon and then come back, it's $2.75 each way.
Yeah.
But during the school week, you don't really need that, because like she said, like a Bed Bath & Beyond, all your groceries, any type of cleaning supplies, any of that kind of stuff, it's all in walking distance.
Right.
The biggest thing was the first time we went to the grocery store, I handed her a little basket and made her carry it around, and she didn't understand why, and she was like, "You're with me," and I said, because you have to learn that if you can't carry it in the store, you're definitely not going to be able to carry it all the way home.
Yeah.
So that was a big change for her, because we're used to getting big carts and
Filling them all up.
Yeah.
And then putting it in the car and going home.
So a little bit different change for us, but now it's just second nature to you.
Right. But yeah, that's transportation. It's pretty easy. The subway, learning how to do the bus, it's pretty easy. You just have to like figure it out.
She's lying to you. She didn't know.
Yeah,
She
I
got
didn't
lost. She would call me and say, "Mom, I'm lost." "What are you calling me for? I can't help you."
It's hard to figure out, kind of, but like once you figure it out, it's pretty easy.
Uptown, downtown. Which direction are you going? She's just directionally challenged.
A little bit. But you'll get it. Don't worry about it. Okay friends, this is going to be the last topic of the video, and it's more of a question that I've gotten on my videos before, and it's to my mom. So what do you say to people who parents don't support them?
So this is a hard one. We've supported Emma from day one. We believe that this is a gift of hers that she needs to share with the world, but that doesn't mean if you don't have home support that you can't do it. It just, you're gonna need to leave with a little bit more of a solid plan. For Emma, because she has home support and she had financial support, she was able just to jump right in it. If you didn't have any of that kind of support going into it, you're gonna have to make a pretty solid plan in place. You're gonna have to have your finances all in order on your own. you're going to have to be able to save enough to know that, hey, if I can't work X amount of hours a week, I'm going to be not be able to eat, so I'm going to have to save that much money before I go to school. The nice thing about AMDA in New York, it's a 2-year program, but technically you get done in 15 months.
Yeah.
So, you know, let's say you spend $100 a week, that's $1,500. So just know off the top of your head, you're going to need at least $1,500 to eat and survive. So if you don't have family support at home that's going to financially support you, or even just that phone call of, hey, I had a bad day today, I'm not saying you can't do it. I'm just saying you're going to have to lay out that plan. And, you know, even ask the school, like maybe they can help guide you with that as well. Like I said, the financial department was fabulous with me. So I'm sure that they have students that they help as well that don't have home support, that they can walk through some of that with you. But, you know, if it's truly a passion and a dream, I say go for it no matter what. If it's meant to be, it will be. And I know that sounds silly, but it's true. And it's 15 months of your life. So just plan accordingly. Know that you need to have your finances solid to come, and, you know, don't come halfway and then go, oh man, I ran out of money, I have to leave. Like, just know how much money you need up front, so when you do come, you can finish it and finish strong.
Right. And I would say, like, once you get to AMDA, like, you're gonna find support, like, through all of your new friends that you're making. Like, everyone is there for the same reason. Like, we all share the same passion, and everyone's super supportive. Everyone's so nice. So if you don't have a parent to call when you have a bad day, you can always lean on a friend, someone that you've met. And I got really close with my whole group at AMDA, and it's like I consider them still to be like my really good friends. So you're gonna find support at the school, like, no matter what. So just go for it. Okay friends, that is pretty much the end of today's video. I hope it was helpful having my mom here, giving a parent's point of view. And if it was helpful and you did like this video, make sure you give it a big thumbs up. And don't forget to like, comment, share, and please subscribe to my channel. That would help me out so much. And if you have any questions, go ahead and comment below. I always answer the comments. And yeah, that's it. Bye guys, I'll see you in the next video.
Let it bang. For this life I cannot change. Hit the hills, deep off in the main. M&M's, sweet like candy cane. Drop the top.